So I had an order with Save on Foods because it has been freezing outside this last week, like in the plus 30s throughout all the week. And then come Friday morning today, December 23rd, 2022, and I get an email saying that they couldn't process my payment even though I tried 3 times to fix the payment issue. It's apparently on their end because I put everything in properly. And they're still not confirming that I fixed anything, so I'm just gonna say f*** the order and I'm going to Walmart. Since I'm already gonna be going out, I figured I might as well put the garbage out too, because I walk past it when I'm going to Walmart. I'm gonna take the bus to Central this time. Because I don't feel like walking all the way to Churchill. It is probably going to be very cold, but it's not as cold as it was when I placed the order. So the whole reason behind why I wasn't walking isn't as big of a deal anymore. And if they're going to be stubborn and and their system isn't even going to pick up that I have fixed the so-called errors in their system, then I don't care. Walmart is cheaper anyway, and I get exercise, and they have better selection on things. The one thing that I did see on Save On that I hope I can find at Walmart is they have KFC original seasoned chicken flavored potato chips. Like, that sounds really good. Yeah, see, I don't have gloves on right now. I mean, definitely have them with me. I'm not crazy, but if this had just been like yesterday or even the day before yesterday, I probably wouldn't have been able to leave the house without putting those on. Like on Tuesday this week, it was the only shift that I worked this week, and on the way to school, it was maybe minus 36 Celsius. I think with or without the wind chill. Had to change my weather forecasting thing because the one that I had was buggy. But up until then, it had been working really solid, but all of a sudden it just froze itself in Fahrenheit, and then I couldn't find the thing to switch it, and then when I finally found it, it didn't seem to switch properly because it was showing me numbers that didn't seem to make sense after being converted, so I just uninstalled it and found a new one, and this new one seems okay, and it defaults to Celsius, so I don't have to switch it. But it does give me a 10-day forecast, so I can check out like the week at a time, which is useful. But I don't know if it's as accurate as the other one was before it started bugging on me. So lots of stuff have been going on this week. So my mom was planning on going back to Manitoba and coming back, I think maybe the end of December. And then she was at the airport yesterday morning, or at the hotel near the airport, because for some stupid reason the Edmonton airport is not in Edmonton. It's like a 2-hour drive from Edmonton, especially compared to where the airport used to be, where it was literally right across the street from the Walmart and like next door to Nate. Yeah, that's stupid. But anyway, I guess she had texted me as soon as she found out, because I woke up at about 8 o'clock in the morning that day and saw that I had a text from her, and it said that her flight had been canceled. So then there was like radio silence until I texted her at like 6 o'clock in the evening, just checking on her, because I thought that she had stayed at the hotel and was gonna like keep fighting with the airlines, and I think she was still fighting with the airlines, but she didn't stay at the hotel. But I think by now it's officially safe to say that she's gonna be here with me. So given this, I've decided that we're gonna have Christmas Eve at my place for the first time. We're gonna watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, and I'm gonna buy some Mondo's Pizza, because that is my current favorite pizza place. And I have Skip the Dishes credits, because yesterday when I got paid, I ordered Wendy's for lunch on Skip the Dishes, because they're the only one of those delivery things that I use that has Wendy's. Otherwise, I would be using DoorDash all the way because I've been using DoorDash for only a couple of months now, but it's already like undeniably better. You get your orders are more accurate. They're more willing to help you with problems, and the drivers are more friendly, and everything's prompt. And they even have this feature where you have like 10 minutes after placing your order to add other things to it. Like if the driver happens to be going by Tim Hortons, then you can ask for donuts and then they'll add them to you, which is really cool. My hands are cold. Yeah. Oh, okay. That cold is not messing around, and I forgot to bring my face warmer. But every time I bring my face warmer, I end up never needing it. So it's weird. I only need it if I don't have it. But I'm already here, so I'll just tough it out. It's probably it's just because of the wind anyway. On my way home, I should be going the other direction, so it won't be that bad. And then I just have to walk like a little bit. I just have to walk a little bit on the street to get to the LRT, and then from there I'll be underground where there's heating, and then I just have to walk from the Nate station to where I could cross the street to Walmart, and then in the parking lot, but then I'll be inside, and then it's the same thing on the way back, so I shouldn't be inside for all that long, but yeah, it is still very cold. When I left, my weather app was saying minus 23, and that seems kind of accurate, but it's really nippy, like it just like cuts through everything. So anyway, as for the skip the dishes issue, I ordered them, and then yesterday it was a lot colder than it is today. It was like maybe minus 30 Celsius, and I ordered the food, and then they said that they were busy, which, you know, they always say that with skip the dishes because it's skip the dishes. And then after that, I waited maybe 15 minutes, and then the tracker thingy on my web browser updated to the, and then the tracker on my web browser updated itself to the normal one, you know, because as if there wasn't a delay. And then I got the text maybe another 15 to 20 minutes after that, saying that my courier was on his way and would be there soon. So I got that text, and then I headed down, and then I was down there for maybe 20 minutes, and because heat rises, it was freezing in like downstairs. Like I'm on the third floor of my building, and I was on like the ground floor, because I was right where the doors are, but I didn't want to stand in between both sets of doors because that's going to be even colder, because that's where the outside door opens. So I was standing beyond both of those doors. My feet were cold, and just my whole body just felt like cold. So I'm pacing back and forth and like doing jumping jacks, trying to keep the blood flowing so I don't lose my appendages. I was there for 20 minutes, and then after that I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous, where's my food? So then I went up back to my room to check on the tracker, and then according to the tracker, it said that my order had been delivered already. And then it was like, how was your order? And I'm like, what do you mean how was my order? I didn't get it yet. So I went and I checked all the other entrances, because sometimes if it's a new driver that hasn't done my building before, they'll go to the exit on the side, or they'll go to the back door in the parking lot. So I went and I checked all of those to see if they had left the bag of food there, even though if someone had left a bag of food there, the homeless people would have swooped it up faster than I could make it there to check and see if it was there. But then, yeah, I was like, okay, whatever. So I went upstairs, and I was able to finally thaw. And then I called them, and I was like 200 something in place to talk with that little one person in the chat thing. And then all they kept saying was, please just wait, I'm looking into this. Please just wait, I'm looking into this. Please just wait, I'm looking into this. And I keep asking him, so like, what's up? And he's just avoiding the question and not actually answering the question. Because I just want to know, like, what happened? I've been using you guys for a while, and I've had incorrect orders or late orders before, but I've never had an order just not show up. Where were we? Yes. So then I was waiting online for this stupid agent to finally do his thing, and this is like the only time that they've ever had to tell me like 7 times, please just wait, we're looking into this for me. Apparently this mess up was so big that they couldn't even figure out where it started from, and then all I wanted to know was what caused it. But then he would just keep ignoring my question, which they do a lot, and then they gave me the usual, sorry for the inconvenience. An inconvenience? Running out of milk is inconvenience. Almost freezing your appendages off, waiting 20 minutes for food that was supposed to be there 5 minutes ago is unacceptable. Anyway, so I did that, and then like the first thing I did when I got on, I had really had a craving for Wendy's, but I can only get Wendy's from Skip. So while I was dealing with them, I ordered McDonald's from DoorDash, and I made the order. They confirmed it, and I had my food from the order.
Century Park. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Shut up. So I made the order, and then they had already delivered my food to me before the Skip the Dishes guy finally stopped telling me, oh, just keep waiting. And then he finally goes, okay, so we're going to give you a refund for this, and you can either have it delivered to your card, and then it'll take 1.5 years to get there, or you can turn it into Skip the Dishes credits where you get it right now. And I'm like, well, I would rather have it on my card, but it's going to take forever to get it, so I figured I would just put it in Skip credits. And then I'm probably also going to get another 5 credits off my next order, because they always do that when you report a problem. So that's what I'm going to be using tomorrow. I'm going to be using the money from that Wendy's order and hopefully the $5 to order Mondo's, because yeah, I've been saying that I love Mondo's, and I've been trying to get my mom to try it with me, but things have never lined up until it seems like tomorrow. So she's going to be coming over for I think she's going to be coming over for supper, and then yeah, we're going to watch the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, or not movie, the Christmas special. And then she'll head home, and then the next day she'll pick me up, and I'll go to her place for Christmas itself. So yeah, that's what's been going on this last week. I'm not actually going to be doing any vlogs at Walmart because I've done that already, and it's kind of like not really that interesting anymore. But just a couple things before I go. This is going to be the last video I'm going to be posting to the channel for a while. I'm taking a couple of months at the beginning of 2023 off to kind of refresh myself. And I've also noticed that I'm starting to run out of footage. I'm going through it quite quickly, because sometimes I'll be editing a video that I had the footage for, and I'll be like, this isn't really that exciting. I don't think it's going to do very well. I'm just not going to bother. And I've done that for maybe 3 or 4 videos, and then there was a couple that I deleted because I filmed them, but then I never really saw the potential of it. I just happened to have the camera, and I figured I'd just try it. So I probably still have like maybe 20 things, but I've actually been thinking about doing some more solo things, because the Slash Raptor show has always been a variety show, but just because of the way that things have been working for variety, all I had really been doing was like little experiments and burning things and vlogs. But there's other things that I could do, like I could be doing my game reviews, I could be reviewing new movies, I could be doing all kinds of little skits and stuff that are longer than the ones that I do on TikTok. But not so short that they belong on TikTok. So there's stuff like that I could do. And then I'm also thinking of ending Game On, because it's not doing well. Like none of my shows do very well, but Game On does the worst. Or like some videos never even get a single view, or let alone a comment. And it's also pretty time consuming to make, because there's a lot more work that has to go into those episodes. And I even have one season that's up in the air that I might edit and might not, but that'll definitely be the last season. And I might still play games or do onesies. Shut up.
Next train, Health Sciences.
Oh, that's
Jubilee.
me.
Please stand back from the platform edge.
That's me. But I might make those. I might still play games or make onesies, but going forward, I'm going to make that part of the Slash Raptor show to help with the variety. And then Square Cow Countdowns is staying where it is. I'm just kind of stuck because I'm having a hard time finding the motivation to edit. I've been coming up with a lot of new ideas for countdowns, and I have a lot of like scripts finished, but they're all just kind of sitting there until I get back into the groove of things. And I think taking a few months off at the beginning of 2023 should help restart that. So that is it, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for the start of the second batch of Season X. So this isn't like the series, this isn't the season finale, because Season X isn't a season, it's just like a rebranding of things, but this is the end of the first batch of episodes. It's going to continue from, like the numbering is going to continue from this one, and not start again at one with the next ones.
Please stand
Yeah.
from the platform.
Bye.